this is Diecast, and I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Diecast Pick of the Week, where each week on a Friday usually I look at one piece, and usually a vintage piece that's either not seen so often, a little bit more rare, or something I feel like that it needs a little mention just because I just think it does. But anyway, this week we are looking at the Corgi Juniors number 5 Willys Jeep. And here it is. And I don't think these get enough, or at least in my opinion, they don't get enough mention. You don't see these being collected as much as you do vintage Matchbox, some of the older vintage Matchbox, and some of the larger Corgi models. Or at least I don't come across it anyway. So let's get a little bit extra zoom on. So there it is. It is all in good condition. Obviously it's got some flea bites and a bit of dust. It isn't mint, but it is nice as it's still got its driver. That's usually one of the first things to go, because if you pull on it hard enough, the driver does disappear. Also, it still has its screen. Again, there's another piece that quite easily breaks off. So it is all here. And in the late, or sort of early 70s, late 60s, early 70s, Corgi on this scale were turning out some really nice little pieces. Very nicely manufactured. So there you go, Corgi Juniors wezzwheels, and it just says Willys Jeep. And this wezzwheels was a bit like what Matchbox was doing with the super fast. This was Corgi's answer to Hot Wheels. So it is a cool little piece. It rolls really, really well, as you can see. Excuse the dirty fingers. I've been working on my car, so I've got oil stuck up my fingernails, and I just realised how disgusting they look under magnification. But anyway, this is a great little piece, and I didn't pay a lot for this. I think I paid like about £1.50. And this is the stage. This is my favourite Corgi to collect when it comes to Corgi. I had quite a lot of these as a child, the wezzwheels range, and they went on after this, not too many years after this, and they actually got quite cheap plasticky bases, and they weren't so well made. But that was the way of the times back then. They were going to obviously start to get cheaper. But I have got a few variations of this. They did show some, they did do some of the variations in this. They did it in orange, I believe purple. They did quite a few colours. They also did like an army version with a little like khaki green colour with the sticker on the front, like I think it might be the US sticker possibly, and a little field gun behind. Actual fact, let me just show you some of the variations that I've got for you to look at. So there you go, there were some of the other variations, and also I dropped in at the end one of the more harder pieces to find now, which is the two-piece wheel variation, which I've only ever seen in really bad condition. But anyway, I just thought it was worth a mention. That's what these videos are for, is to show pieces, rarer pieces, pieces that you don't come across every day, and like I said, pieces that I think deserve a mention. And with that, please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more Vintage Pick of the Week diecast, and obviously Vintage Diecast Monday episodes, and all things vintage and restorations and giveaways and all that good stuff to come with that. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching.